If you're someone like me who loves action movies, this video is for you. In fact, we're kicking off a series about underrated action films you've probably never heard of or missed due to lack of hype. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next part of the series. Don't Breathe 2 is an action horror sequel takes everything tense and terrifying from the first film and cranks it up a notch. Stephen Lang is back as Norman Nordstrom, a blind Gulf War veteran whose survival skills and brutal tactics make him an absolute force to be reckoned with.
He's gonna come for me.
In the sequel, he's trying to protect Phoenix, a young girl he's raised like a daughter, from a group of intruders with a sinister agenda. While Norman's past makes him a morally gray character, you'll still find yourself rooting for him as he fights to survive.
Including once by your father.
If you're an adventure movie junkie, this one's for you. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is a nostalgic treasure hunt with all the thrills you'd expect from an indie flick. Set in 1969, it follows our favorite archaeologist, played by the legendary Harrison Ford, as he embarks on one last daring quest. This time, he's after the Dial of Destiny, a mysterious artifact tied to ancient science and unimaginable power.
Thanks. I've been tortured with voodoo. Been shot 9 times.
Alongside Phoebe Waller-Bridge as Helena Shaw, the witty and resourceful goddaughter, the film takes us from bustling streets to exotic locations in a race against time to stop some very determined bad guys.
Vampires. They're the monsters. And all they are is murdering.
Day Shift is a wild ride of action, comedy, and all-out vampire mayhem. Jamie Foxx stars as Bud, a hardworking pool cleaner who moonlights as a vampire hunter, taking on undead foes in broad daylight. It's a fresh twist on the genre, mixing over-the-top action with tongue-in-cheek humor. Directed by J.J. Perry, whose stunt choreography skills shine through in every jaw-dropping fight scene, the film packs a punch from start to finish.
See when I see a vamp? Big old dollar sign. Hey, don't you puke in here.
With Dave Franco as the hilariously awkward sidekick and Snoop Dogg adding his signature coolness, the cast brings an irresistible energy to the screen. Sure, it's campy and a little ridiculous, but that's part of the charm. David Fincher's The Killer is a slick psychological action thriller that dives deep into the life of a perfectionist hitman, played masterfully by Michael Fassbender. This isn't your typical action-packed adrenaline ride. It's a calculated, stylish exploration of obsession, discipline, and survival.
If you want to succeed.
Fassbender's unnamed assassin is a stoic professional who meticulously plans every move, only to face chaos when a mission goes sideways. The movie blends moments of quiet introspection with bursts of brutal, edge-of-your-seat action, making it an unforgettable watch. Next up, we have The Creator, a sci-fi action movie that delivers jaw-dropping visuals and a fresh take on the classic humans versus AI conflict. Directed by Gareth Edwards, this movie throws you into a dystopian world where humanity is at war with advanced AI. At the center of it all is Joshua, a former soldier, and a mysterious AI child named Alfie. Their journey brings intense action, emotional stakes, and a thought-provoking look at what it means to be human. While the story has its flaws, the movie excels in creating a visually stunning world that feels alive.
What are you gonna do with that?
I'm gonna shoot at them, Danny.
Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre, is a fun mix of action, espionage, and comedy, directed by Guy Ritchie. This underrated 2023 film stars Jason Statham as Orson Fortune, a suave but quirky operative tasked with retrieving a dangerous briefcase before it falls into the wrong hands.
The movie star's gonna melt. You stop Danny Francesco.
You stop Brent Simmons!
With an all-star cast that includes Aubrey Plaza, Hugh Grant, and Josh Hartnett, the movie delivers slick international heists, high-stakes deception, and a splash of humor. Statham's sharp charisma, Plaza's snarky wit, and Hartnett's surprisingly hilarious performance as a clueless movie star caught up in the chaos make it worth a watch.
I'm enjoying myself. That
The nightmare to come.
Luther. The Fallen Sun brings Idris Elba back as John Luther, the gritty London detective known for his relentless pursuit of justice no matter the cost. This standalone movie spins off from the hit BBC series, plunging into darker and more intense territory.
I can never what has to be done.
You see me now.
The film kicks off with Luther battling a cunning villain played by Andy Serkis, whose twisted schemes push him to the edge. With a strong supporting cast, including Cynthia Erivo, this crime thriller delivers brutal action and edge-of-your-seat tension. Heart of Stone is an action-packed Netflix original, gives us a fresh take on spy thrillers. Gal Gadot shines as Rachel Stone, a tech-savvy secret agent working for an elite peacekeeping group called the Charter. Balancing undercover missions with high-stakes action, the movie jets through stunning locations like the Alps, London, and Iceland.
Heart or no heart, I'm coming for you.
While the setup might remind you of big franchises like Mission Impossible, Heart of Stone carves out its own identity with slick tech elements like the Heart, a super advanced AI that adds a modern twist to espionage.
And what do you do to the naughty ones?
I give my love a call.
Where is it?
If you're tired of the same old Christmas movies, Violent Night might just be the holiday chaos you didn't know you needed. David Harbour plays a grumpy, battle-hardened Santa who gets caught in a home invasion on Christmas Eve. But this Santa isn't handing out coal. He's taking down bad guys with anything he can find, from ornaments to Christmas lights.
These bad men, they're all on my naughty list. Naughty.
The movie feels like John Wick crashed into Home Alone, with a mix of brutal action and over-the-top humor that somehow works. Sure, it's gory and completely ridiculous, but that's part of the fun. Harbour's performance gives this wild concept a little heart, reminding us that even a bruised and battered Santa still believes in a little Christmas spirit.
I'm gonna get you back home, little brother. I'm gonna get everybody home.
What happens when a simple bank heist spirals into a citywide high-speed chase? That's Ambulance for you, a wild ride of non-stop action directed by Michael Bay. Jake Gyllenhaal and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II play brothers caught in a desperate gamble that goes from bad to worse, with an ambulance as their getaway vehicle.
Danny, everybody knows how dangerous you are.
Do you?
Get your heel!
The stakes, through the roof. Packed with explosive car chases, intense emotions, and heart-pounding drama, the movie delivers Bay's signature style. Big, loud, and impossible to ignore.